Hey you, welcome back. It's Jyoti. What's happening? Finally, I'm getting to some music on this channel. But if you know, if you've been around, you know that I have started muting the audio of songs in my reactions. So I would normally just not have the reaction part in it for those who are new to the channel. But people who have been on my channel for a long time asked me to keep the reaction portion, even if I'm muting the audio of the song, so that they can play the song in another tab. And I don't get copyright claims, and they can enjoy the song with me if they're on a desktop and they're able to do that. But if you're not able to do that and you're watching this video on a phone or any other device where a new tab is not possible, then just skip to the discussion part after the song, right? So that's a disclaimer I want to leave here right at the onset. I was very confused. Firstly, second movie का दो part में review करना पड़ा, and officially yes, my reviews combined are longer than the movie itself. Somebody pointed that out in the comments. What can I say? I'm a yapper. But no, it's just that I had so many thoughts. I went through the movie, the complete movie with you guys in part 1 of my review, and वो 3 घंटे का हो गया video, and then all the other thoughts that other channels are releasing multiple different videos, right? And they're releasing them by topic. Like they're doing one video on I don't know, let's say one of the characters of the movie. They're doing another video on why Dhurandhar is a game changer for Indian cinema. They're doing another video on the different real life events that the movie showed. There are so many of those videos out there on the internet, divided by topic. I did not work like that. I just put all my thoughts post going over the movie. I just put all my thoughts into one single video. Uske ab main short clips वगैरह डालूंगी, as you'll see them on the channel and on shorts from the channel. But that's just how I am. That's why the videos are long. Ye music listening session, I have done the first movie ka listening session once the full album was out in one video. But whatever songs had released before the movie had released, I had done individual song reactions. Now, I do not want to do a full long reaction video listening session for this movie's soundtrack, mainly because there are 14 songs and the entire album on YouTube is 56 minutes, 29 seconds. That's basically an hour. Add to that my talk time. We will not get anything like 2 hours. So I don't want to, again, release a long video like that. I don't want to. And plus, I have only been reviewing songs on my channel as one song discussion. So here's what we're going to do. Since it's 14 songs, I'm going to review them in batches of 2. So for 1 week, we'll have Dhurandhar soundtrack discussions. And because each song also correlates to a scene in the movie, we can talk about how all of that played out, and I can actually discuss a song kind of in detail, maybe even go over the lyrics if needed. And I'm not just like skimming over the content and the music, and I'm actually deep diving. So that's why I want to break it up. And these are the 2 things I wanted to mention before I got into it. Another final thing, bear with me for a second, is that there are so many files online. It is an absolute mess. Can I just say it is an absolute mess on the T-Series channel, because एक तो individual songs के audios हैं, which are not complete audios, I think. But जो भी है वो है, फिर एक playlist है, फिर एक full album है, which I just mentioned 56 minutes का, फिर lyrical videos हैं, फिर live at the Dhurandhar the Revenge album launch जो भी event हुआ था उसके videos हैं, lyrical हैं, और कुछ गानों के अब videos हैं और full videos हैं. So I was just like, how do I do this? How do I do this? Of course, I would want to watch a song with a full video, So if it's a 3-minute 45 second song, uska agar 3-minute 45 second ka video hai, full video, then I would rather watch that than just listening to the audio, right? But it's so mixed and it's so haphazard and it's so disorganized on YouTube that I don't know. Like Didi Shere Baloch ka full video hai, Main aur Tu Aakhri Ishq 3 के फुल वीडियोस हैं. धुरंधर द रिवेंज आरी आरी का वीडियो है, फुल वीडियो नहीं है. तो गाना अगर हमें पूरा सुनना है तो हमें स्पॉटिफाई वाला लिंक देखना पड़ेगा. जाइए साजन का भी वीडियो है, फिर से का वीडियो है. मैं और तू, आई मीन देयर आर सो मेनी रिपीट्स. मैं और तू का वीडियो है और मैं और तू का फुल वीडियो है. सेम विद आखिरी इश्क. So there's like double things, man. I was like, what do I do? So let us begin. I'm going to listen to the Aari Aari song again, although I've already reacted to it, because उसका वो full version नहीं था, correct? When I got to it. So I'll listen to Aari Aari again and I'll listen to मैं और तू in this video. And then इस video के बाद हम दो गाने करते रहेंगे, right? My God, I'm tired. Already tired. Hold on, I need a sip of chai. Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, so I may or may not mute the audios. We'll see. We'll see. I'm still undecided. By the time you see this video, you'll know but what I decided finally. But just want to say that I interviewed Akash Shravan. If you haven't seen that Real Talk episode of mine, go and watch it. What are you doing? There's an entire section where Akash and I discussed the mixing of the Dhurandhar 1 soundtrack. He told me that Shashwat and his team, they work like machines, right? And he ended up mixing most of the songs, barring I think one on the first movie soundtrack. And he's like, I did it because he said, I realized I had to work like a machine like them, and there's no time to think. You just gotta done, like 1 hour to 1.5 hours is all they spent on mixing each song. And to think how layered are these songs, how freaking insane are all the elements mixed into each track. And then you think that only someone who is freaking boss mode and god mode at their art can mix this in a couple of hours. So anyway, Akash talked about all of that and which song was the easiest, which one took the longest time, what reasons, etc. But 11 songs were mix mastered in 9 days. No easy feat that. And I'm going to have a chat with him again very soon about Dhurandhar the Revenge ka soundtrack, because I believe he mixed all the songs barring one or two. But yeah, mad props to Akash for that. And it was around the time that I released our podcast episode. So he had actually told me, yo, I'm going to be able to watch our podcast together after a few days because I'm still mixing the final versions of the Dhurandhar 2 soundtrack. And I was like, do it. That's priority. Finish that fast. But anyway, here we are. I'll get into all of those little things. And I will be chatting with him soon on another refresher episode of Real Talk, so we can talk about this particular second part ka album as a special episode. So that said, Aari Aari is the first song. I'm going to listen to it on Spotify. Full video nahi hai YouTube pe, so we'll listen here. We'll get all the verses. I'm gonna keep the lyrics open on one side so that I don't miss anything, and then we'll talk about the artist, the movie situation, everything after. Okay, chalo, 1, 2, 3, play. Who's the guitars? Saab. additional lyrics, right? Hmm. For Jasmine. Oof. Oh man, the goosebumps. Oh, so good. Okay. Stop, stop, stop. Mayor 2 has started. Oh my god, the Mayor 2 start with the strings is just amazing. Okay, so I have to say the way that Shashwat has structured this is freaking gorgeous because in the first bridge, O Mere Dil Di Bazi Agge is Khan Saab, and in the last bridge, which is the same bridge, he's brought in Jasmine with her like, oof, the vocals, man, both of them. Something about this woman's voice and the power with which she enters any song is just, and these lines, ओ मेरे दिल दी बाजी आगे कोई दर्द बड़ा ना, कोई दर्द बड़ा ना लग गए सारी दुनियादारी ठगे मैं वे मैं जहाँ तेरे तो वारी, bro. And then all of them, so this entire pre-chorus, uh खैर खबर मैं तेरी लई लेनी सोने यार वे, प्रीत परखता तेरा जग बैरी होया मेरा जाने तू ही बस जाने मेरी दिलदारी, आरी आरी आरी, the way everyone comes in for Aari Aari Aari, just I can't. And then Jasmine's voice, and then that the entire structuring of this track is freaking beautiful because आप बोलियां ले रहे हैं, आप एक अर्ली 2000s का हिट सॉन्ग भी ले रहे हैं, लेकिन आप उसमें इतनी सारी वॉइसेस, इतने सारे सेक्शंस नए नए और स्ट्रक्चर ऐड कर रहे हैं. It's not easy to pull this off for sure. And you're adding two rap verses in the midst of all of this. I feel like verse one is immediately followed by verse two. And then the refrain, Sudhir Yaduvanshi यहाँ पे लिखा है. वारी वर्सी खड़े आने खटके आने पता वारी वारी वर्सी मित्रा ने मार गया अभी तेरा हादसा. But I think that's uh, Nav's vocals there. But so I'm just looking at the lyrics on Genius while listening to the song. Irshad Kamil, okay, lyricist. So he's written the added lyrics, beautiful. Rebel and Token have obviously written their own verses. Bombay Rockers, lyricist as well. So that's part of the main song. But my God, all the artists on the vocals, Saab, Jasmine, um, यहाँ पे सुधीर यदुवंशी लिखा है और Navtej Singh Rehal bhi likha, playback singer. Okay, Sudhir, Navtej, Jasmine, Token, Rebel, Saab, even Shashwat, even his vocals are on it. Man, incredible version of this song. If you had to write new lyrics for the situation of the film, you're already using such a powerful anthemic track and you're making it even more anthemic, while keeping it true to the scene in the movie, the subject of the movie, the moment in the movie, and the power in the song. So, you know, the entire section where Rebel and Token are rapping, the beat that they're rapping on, I was like, oh man, this is a very difficult um, beat to ride for a rapper because it's not the usual kind of um, what can you say, the usual sonic, the usual sound, and the usual maybe pace of it. But they have both killed it. Rebel's verse, yeah, my father raised me. So again, I was watching someone's interview. I can't remember whose it was, but they were talking about Aditya Dhar. He started out in the movies as a songwriter. I think I mentioned this in my review as well. He started out as a songwriter and he wrote the lyrics of many songs. You know, Kabul Express या कुछ दो तीन films के नाम mention हुए थे उस interview में. And so he is very particular about the lyrics being applicable to the moment in the film. And that's what we've seen in both the Dhurandhars, right? We've seen how beautifully placed the songs are so that they don't stop anything. They don't stop the pace, they don't stop the momentum, they don't stop the intensity, they don't stop the story, they nothing. Everything just beautifully adds to whatever is going on and keeps you as a viewer on your toes. That is what I noticed in the lyrics, all the additional lyrics that have been written. The original song, though, I know by heart. As you all know, I was singing it, and Bombay Rockers were like, you know, the full song. लेकिन जो भी extra lyrics हैं, they are so applicable to Jaskirat in that moment. Yeah, my father raised me a winner. I would kill for my people. Exactly what he's doing in the scene. It don't make me a sinner. So because this is, you know, this is what it is. From the coast to the plains, everybody know the name. I'm coming for them. We got bills to maintain. Yeah, I make all the money. G code. This is the rapid G code. No, I got the power in my genome. Somebody commented, and I agree with you. So happy to have heard the word genome. Have not heard that before on a track. Cut the bluff. Can you stand up? What's between those? This line, I was like, ooh, that reminded me of the way he killed the last guy in that house. Can you stand up? What's between those? Get it. So that happened, and I was just thinking, man, the percussion that's going on under her vocals in this section, and even Tokens, so difficult to rap on. But then Token comes in, and honestly, I didn't know who Token was before he appeared here. But damn, son, he has murdered. And how I put pen to the paper like they were crushing on each other. I make a like crushing on each other. I make a deputy bend to me. I make a copper butler, craziest and the laziest. It's so funny, you know, how people from different parts of the world rap about different things, and their lyrics tend to include different these things. Deputy bend to me. I make a copper butler, craziest. Their vocab is obviously different. Craziest and the laziest problem to a product hustler. Profit, probably profit because I was popped up a profit. Word to mother, 2 hands on their neck like I was churning butter. So very desi reference here. So hot-headed, if I go to sleep, I'll probably burn the covers. Very applicable to the scene. Burn the covers. If the covers burn, I gotta turn the mattress. This phrase reminded me of going to the mattresses. Token the first pick, you under the pick like a wordy caption. You under the pick like a wordy caption. Nice, love it. Bars, man. And then when right after this ends and you have the refrain come in, oh man, and then that pre-chorus, like I said, that pre-chorus section onwards, the track takes on 2x energy. And this thing, and introducing Jasmine's voice for that last bridge was a fucking master stroke. I can't tell you how brilliant a decision that is for me personally. I just loved as soon as her voice comes in, and with that power and that passion and that intensity that she just added another awesome layer to an already awesome track. Oof, man, powerful. I'm getting goosebumps just reading the lines. So yeah. And that last chorus. Aari, aari, aari. Legi lut jind sari ve teri meri. That's exactly what happened in the scene. Legi lut jind sari. जो भी हुआ उस scene में. Beautiful. I can't praise this song enough. So happy to see Bombay Rockers back, and another amazing recreation. And mad props to Shadab Raheen. He's mix mastered this one. I remember that from the credits. I am so glad that they've added production and engineering credits in Spotify, because about time. A lot of movie soundtrack songs, whenever I open the credits, I was only seeing actor names. And I'm like, why are actor names relevant on a platform like Spotify for a movie song? On Spotify, which is a music platform, YouTube pay, I can still understand because a lot of visuals are happening for movie related videos and all that. Lekin yahan pe, you need to just have the music credits, which includes the mix mastering and, you know, producers and all of that. So I am so glad to see the credits on Spotify in this format right now. So playback singer is clearly mentioned, performers, production and engineering is clearly mentioned, producer Shashwat, mixing engineer, mastering engineer Shadab Raheen, and then the lyricists are mentioned, composer and under composition and lyrics, composer Shashwat, and artists that, you know, just the artists, whoever's featured, un sabke follow buttons and links. Finally. And if you watch that Real Talk episode with Akash, I asked him, because I was like, yo, I was on Spotify listening to the Dhurandhar soundtrack, and I didn't see your name in the credits because I checked the credits of all the songs and I expect that all the credits relevant to that song will be mentioned. But it was not. So he was talking about how, like, yeah, that happens. And even in the YouTube description videos, specifically of songs, even if they're from movies, you should always have everyone's credits. A lot of labels for movies, they just put movie, blah, 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 production house, blah, blah, this one's film starring this one, full movie, you know, actor credits होंगे, और नीचे सबसे नीचे audio credits होंगे, और गाने की video है. You know what I'm saying? It's not a trailer or something. It's the song video. ठीक है उसमें अगर वीडियो है फिर भी, लेकिन लिरिकल वीडियो पे भी आप पहले एक्टर, एनीवे जस्ट मेंशन एवरीवन, इट्स द लीस्ट यू कैन डू. ठीक है, सो दैट असाइड, नाउ लेट्स गेट टू मैं और तू. इफ आई एम नॉट मिस्टेकन इसका वो है full video. Yes, it's a 3-minute video on the T series channel and the song is how long? 3 minutes 30 seconds. So it's not a full video. What are y'all saying? Should I watch the video or should I listen to the song? I think the video will also just be a compilation of scenes na from the movie. ऐसा कुछ वो scene तो नहीं डालेंगे YouTube पे. Let me just quickly scroll through the first 15 seconds. Okay, nahin, it is a compilation of all the, no, it's not. It's just a compilation of many scenes. Main Aur Tu was playing when all the unknown men were hard at work. Lovely. Favorite chapter. Just say. So good, yaar. Actually, the day after this movie released, I think one more incident with unknown men happened, है ना? IRL in real life. And फिर एक हफ्ता या 10 दिन बाद एक और हुआ कहीं पे नॉर्थ में. तो दो तो हो गए since the release of part 2. So unknown men, if you're watching this, just we appreciate you a lot. Thanks for that. So ठीक है, I'm just gonna listen to it on this one, yeah, Spotify without complicating my life because 30 seconds में एक verse miss हो गया, वो सब हो गया तो नहीं हो पाएगा. यहाँ पे produce arranged by Shashwat, singer Jasmine, Reble and Shashwat, lyrics Jasmine and Reble. Firstly, I don't think we appreciate Jasmine Sandlas enough as a songwriter, but I'll come to that. I'll come to that when the other song comes around. Lyrics Jasmine, this one mixed by Shashwat. Okay, this was mixed by Shashwat, mastered by Luca Pretolesi. Additional productions Sayantan Guha. Fine, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, play. This. It's so funny. जाएगा तू कहाँ? Yes. Nanoy tare. That's so sarcastic. नहीं मतलब क्या ही है. that. Just I cannot with the sarcasm in this song. The lyrics on the surface they'll sound like yeah he love song likh diya hai. Oh man, whoever like I don't know. It says Jasmine and this one wrote their own songs, but whoever gave them the brief कि ये situation में ये गाना use होगा, तो अब आप ऐसे lyrics लिखिए जो double meaning वाले हों, sarcastic हों. That entire जाने मन जाएगा तू कहाँ. वहीं पे हो गया खत्म मतलब अननोन मैन का पूरा टैगलाइन हो गया. you know तू है नूरे नजर मेरी दिल मेरा तुझ पे फिदा ये आपका वो हो गया लव सॉन्ग घुसाना. तू है नूरे नजर मेरी दिल मेरा तुझ पे फिदा टकराएंगे महफिल में तो होगी गुफ्तगू. गुफ्तगू से कुछ ज्यादा ही हो गया और तुझे दिखला दूंगी तारे. सब हो गए रूबल. It's so funny guys, it's so funny. तारे भी दिखलाए हेवन भी दिखलाया सब कुछ दिखाया. It's lovely. 72 लोग भी probably बहुत दिखाए. टकराएंगे महफिल में तो तुझे दिखलाऊंगी तारे हो रूबरू मैं और तू. It's just that chorus is so freaking earwormy. When I first heard it, I it just looped for hours in my ears. Me and you, that third line, me and you, with Rebel's vocals, beautiful touch. क्योंकि आप एक ही phrase repeat कर रहे हैं तो उसमें थोड़ा variation ला. Love it. Then the post chorus, Rebel, can you catch a glimpse of my love? I want so much more of your touch lately. This was very again, it should sound like a love song, but it's not. So there has to be that little bit of like, I'm gonna kill you and things will happen. So Jasmine said ki dikhla dungi tare, and this one says come close, we'll throw hands. So yeah, both have understood the assignment basically as they sat down to write. I want so much more of that. Yeah, just, throw me a glance, come close, we'll throw. प्यासे लम्हे तेरे दिल में दरिया मेरे अब किनारे पे दो पल ठहर जा जरा थम गया है समा मेरी बाहों में आ दिखा दूं तुझे मैं मुकम्मल जहां. सो एक लाइन तो है वो वाली. बाकी के आप रोमांस रोमांस वाले समझ लो. I was cracking up while reading the lyrics as the song was on. So yeah, इसके बाद है this is one of those tracks that I will loop while I'm out on a long drive. Just love it. And also in the gym. I think all of them are actually, I think the whole soundtrack is a gym soundtrack. But yeah, I think Rebel and Jasmine, the way they've complemented each other on tracks, even in the first movie soundtrack and even here, powerhouse, man, powerhouse. Again, I just feel such satisfaction when I place my bets on certain artists and they blow up the way these guys are blowing up and doing so well. If you have not been on my channel very long and you're new to the channel, please search under the videos of my channel, search with Jasmine's name and go to one of my oldest videos that I had reacted to of hers from one of her albums, which is an album that I have looped. It's one of her most heartfelt, beautiful albums. And I think it came from a very personal space during a very um, during a chapter of her life. And the writing of that entire album, I think I reacted to Shadai, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, while you wait for the next video of the Dhurandhar soundtrack, you can go and watch that reaction to Jasmine's song. Very early on, I have admired her songwriting skills. Voice and pro and presence and personality to ek side, lekin her as a songwriter, and so happy we're getting to see that now. But okay, I will talk more about that as we get to Jaiye Sajna, that song. अभी उसमें टाइम है. But yes, next video जान से गुजरते हैं आखिरी इश्क दोनों कवर करेंगे. Before I end this, मैं और तू के बारे में I also want to say that I think Shashwat is brilliant when it comes to electronic, the entire electronic zone, and someone who understands the modern and the traditional and the importance of lyrics and the pacing with the lyrics for a movie and all of that. We saw that with the Uri soundtrack as well. Again, I will say this again, please go and listen to the entire Uri soundtrack and you will be like, no surprises why the Dhurandhar soundtrack is so amazing, because Shashwat was already in a league of his own back then. He's just amped that entire persona and style and um, music director, composer aspect of himself by 5x, 10x in Dhurandhar, but it was already there, it was always there. And he's so good when it comes to fast tracked, high BPM, electronic tracks like this. Beautiful. The way he mixes them with the traditional and with combining, using that bass to kind of bring the worlds of a Jasmine with the world of a Rebel, with the movie's pacing and the scenes and all of that. Like, it's just it's just another level, man. It's another level. And now that I know, thanks to Akash, how fast he works and how he's just like, yeah, I know it's done. I like it. Take it, go mix it. That again, you're just like, how? And if I remember, Aditya Dhar posted, he's posting an Instagram post every day for every um member of his team, right? So I remember reading in the caption that he had written about Shashwat. Abhi main khol ke padhti hu, 1 second. Because I think we must acknowledge that. Here's to Shashwat, Sachdev. Some collaborations go beyond work, they become deeply personal. Shah has been that for me, not just the music composer of Dhurandhar, but someone I see as a younger brother, someone I've shared chaos, silence, ideas, and some of the most intense creative days with. What he's done on this film doesn't feel real when I say it out loud. 9 songs in 9 days for Dhurandhar Part 1, with the entire background music done in 6 days. 6 days, guys. And then Dhurandhar Part 2, 14 songs in 11 days. Holy crap. Background music in 3 days. At that speed, at that scale, with that kind of emotional depth and that kind of extraordinary quality, it's beyond crazy. Couldn't agree more. And what makes it even more unreal is how both the albums, released within a span of 3 months, reached top global charts with almost every song being loved and celebrated. Exactly. You cannot find a bad song on the soundtracks. Something that's an absolute rarity for any film in the world. Exactly. It's just insane. It's just insane what the music of these two films is. For almost 15 days, my house stopped being a house. It became a living, breathing studio. Every room had something going on. Music in the living room, recordings in the bedrooms, writing in the balconies, singers and musicians walking in and out endlessly. Oh man, I would have loved to be a fly on the wall. Days and nights just blending into each other, 21 to 22-hour stretches, no real sense of time, just a shared madness to get it right. Oh man, to be a fly on that wall. And right at the center of it all was Shah, holding everything together, creating, composing, guiding, reacting, evolving all at once. Damn, son. There were days he was unwell, running on barely any sleep, dealing with health scares, but he still showed up fully, without compromise, without slowing down. That kind of resilience is rare. Having the legendary Ishad Kamal sir alongside and a team that gave everything they had pushed this into something even more special. Everyone went into absolute God mode. This is what I'm seeing Aditya say about every single person on his team, and it is so true. Everybody has given their all, and the results are there for us all to see. The biggest movie ever made in Hindi cinema. Um, it can't come from anything less than God mode. So, and through all that chaos, magic, Shah's better half, how sweet, was the anchor keeping things steady, holding the energy together when everything could have easily fallen apart. What makes Shah truly special is not just his talent, it's his hunger, his refusal to settle, his instinct to keep digging until something feels honest. Beautiful. I love that. He doesn't chase easy, he chases truth in every note. Love that. That kind of commitment doesn't come from skill alone, it comes from love. Love to achieve God through music. And you can feel that love in every second of Dhurandhar. Always grateful, always rooting for you. It comes from love. Guys, it all comes down to this. This. Not surprised at all. My God, what an incredible artist. 14 songs in 11 days. Are we joking? Okay, and he's also replied here. That phase didn't feel like work. It felt like something we had to live through. A lot of chaos, a lot of faith, and somehow it all held. Thank you for being right there through it all and for seeing it the way you do. Always grateful. Okay. I would have loved to have been a fly on that wall. That's all I've got to say. I will end this video here. We have lots more to get through. Another 6 videos to go, another 12 songs. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. In the meantime, comment below and tell me what's your favorite song on this soundtrack. I know it's a hard thing to do, but try and pick one. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Live long and prosper.